if I saw another day, only to scream into the night. Nothing ever tries to change, even if I want to realize. 'Cause I've been sitting here, same old ways, taking off without the same escape. Darling, where you going? It won't be as simple for you.
Right, guys. Hey, guys. After all that, Old Man G here, RDS back again for another versus battle. I've been abandoned. It seems I've been abandoned. It seems because I don't know where the United fans are. We have two City fans. I know, rare but true. They're here. Don Smoke, Patrick, guys. How you doing? Thanks for coming on, guys.
I'm sure your fellow mates know the answer, so they just avoided the debate.
I mean, that's possible. Or maybe they thought that, I alone could be able to handle it. You know what I mean? Like the facts were just going to be so obvious that what could you do? What could you do? Pat, how you doing, buddy? Your hashtag road to 10K, man. Hashtag road. How's that going, man?
Yeah, man, get into that 10K. 10K. Get me to that. That's the only way. Yeah, man. We're all good. We're here obviously to talk about two of the best strikers
Patrick,
in the world.
You might have the oil barons in that sort of the Middle East region. Have they been able to send you new mic?
What's wrong with it? What exactly is wrong with it?
I don't know. It's just
the root sound after you speak.
Okay, let me change them. Let me change the headset.
Oh, okay. I'll mute you for 2 seconds, and then you can
try to speak while the owner's trying to take the mic back. So
well, guys, for those watching, remember like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio, force and X, smash the notification button, etc. By the way, guys, thank you for those who tuned in on the United Forum. I think it was actually a really good show. Actually, a lot of good banter from rival fans, discussions, everything. So we will be keeping that weekly on Mondays. So this is a Tuesday kind of.
How is the mic now? How is the mic?
Yeah, that sounds
better?
good. That sounds good.
Sounds like a city mic.
Thank you.
That sounds good. Good. Right, we're going to be talking about Aguero versus Rooney and who we think is a better player. Now, because obviously Don Smoke and Patrick are guests on this channel, I want them to go first. The 5 categories are impact, talent, adaptability, trophies, and legacy. So we'll start with the legacy, the impact. Don, how impactful was Aguero?
Well, can I just say? Can I speak first on the impact, especially and the legacy?
Okay, Patrick. Okay,
I just want to say one thing. Sorry, Don. Wait, maybe I might be wrong. No. Maybe I might be wrong. But does I just want to ask. I'm being serious. I might be wrong.
The mic. Sorry. So I got to interrupt you. Like when you started, you took this floor. Your mic just brick.
Did it go bad? Did it go bad?
It's just like to start your argument. It just kind of like, sorry, bro.
Okay, go. All I wanted to ask is, does Rooney have any statue at United?
No, Rooney has something greater. But go on.
No. I'm just asking. Does he have a statue outside the United stadium?
There's Aguero, because last time I checked, the Aguero statue looks like Toni Kroos.
No. Just answer me, yes or no. Yeah. Is it yes or no?
No, not specifically. No, not specifically.
You know why he doesn't? Because he doesn't matter at all. It's just another journeyman who's just passed. So that's where we can start. By looking at that, we can tell who is more important at the club. Because right now, the other thing that Rooney is famous for is that picture where he had two women in his hotel cheating on his wife. That's the only impactful thing he's done. So which United fans will remember. But all I can say is it starts with the statue. It just shows who's more important and who's had a more impact. And then I ask again, does Rooney have an Aguero moment where somebody is screaming Rooney was doing something important?
Yeah, I mean, I think if I recall, like your goalkeeper Joe Hart was shouting Rooney when he did that bicycle kick.
No. I'm asking it's yes or no. I don't want explanation. Does Rooney have an Aguero moment where it's famous in the Premier League?
That is a moment, isn't it? That's like a
Don't smoke. I've ever heard of a Rooney moment.
No, the bicycle kick.
No, okay. All I'm trying to say is the thing about Aguero is this guy came in as a South American, a short guy who people say he's not going to survive in the Prem because in the Prem you need strong strikers. But he came in and managed to do very well. Even if we talk about the season 2015, he outscored and all the stats, excluding assists, he outclassed Rooney. If you look at the stats, he had like 17 goals and Rooney had like 14 or 15 or something less, and in assists also low. If you talk about goals per minute, Aguero was higher during the season. So I want to be comparing them when they were all both playing. But if you talk about somebody who could play football, I think Aguero could play football. I don't know about Rooney. Every time I watched him, yes, he was a talented guy, but I didn't see anything else. All I saw is somebody who belongs to the pub somewhere in England, has to be drinking in a pub somewhere, belongs on a football pitch.
Jeez,
so
man.
basically, I just wanted to come with that fire before Don't Smoke smokes you. Anyway.
No, I'm letting you guys get your tune up. Go on.
Right. I'll be fair from a footballing perspective, right? The thing is, if we talk about adaptability,
impact. This topic is just
impact.
Impact.
Okay,
yeah.
Impact. I would say Aguero in the sense that he just came from La Liga, Atletico de Madrid, right? He wasn't like this. He wasn't even expected for greatness when he came in. That's the truth. It was okay. It was another guy. Okay, probably he's scoring because I think he replaced Fernando Torres when Torres went to Liverpool from Atletico because he went there, came from South America. People weren't expecting him to like the scene up, right? Dude came, and to be honest, whenever he was fit and Aguero was playing, you would know that there's a striker because he had all sorts of finishes, left foot, right foot, and for a short guy, he could header. Very, very strange, right? For a short striker who was actually good in the air. So for an impact, because now the thing is, the reason why I say Aguero is because United were already successful before Rooney came, right? Whereby City, when Aguero came, City hadn't won a league. You understand? That's why I say Aguero, because when he came, he made a difference for Man City. Whereas Rooney maintained the winning, the dominance of United. It's not like everything changed when Rooney came. So hence I give impact to Aguero.
Is Rooney your top goal scorer, man?
Yes. So that's one.
Didn't he beat Bobby Charlton? Yeah,
he did.
Charlton,
yeah, because what is I know Rooney has got 53 goals in 559 appearances for your club goal scorer. Aguero has got 260 goals in 390. No. Oh, the mic.
I'm gonna hold you up. It's because of your mic. It's your mic, bro.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah.
All I'm trying to say is Aguero performed miracles with less. He was injured all the time, but still managed to net the 20 and 60.
Less is Yaya Toure and Bernardo and Silva less? And
no. All he says it took Rooney 500 and something games.
Do you have a text-to-speech program?
Right. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let me get other headphones. I've had enough of this because I still am going to lose because of the mic.
It's ruining the argument right now because it's like you're trying to. I'm sensing you're so passionate about Aguero, but it kind of like cuts in and out, and it's like, man,
football ain't having your arguments, bro. They're like, nah, not today, fam.
Exactly. You're on your channel. Factos, man. Where are you, bro? Where are you, Factos, man? You're leaving me hanging here. Come on the
Bro was
street.
under hiding.
You know, where
He
are you?
knew. Factus knew. Factus knew that
Factos,
this
come
is
on.
this
I
is the
need
easy
you. I
win.
need your help in this debate, man. Come on. Factos, Rooney had goal of the season at the age of 16 and top scorer at the Euro 2004. That's true. Has Aguero ever been top scorer in international tournament?
But that's not impact, fam. That's good moments.
Like
That's a good one. That's a good one.
being a top scorer is impact, because if you weren't there,
But you don't win anything. You've never, bro. What's the point of being a top scorer if you don't win? You don't win the Euros when all of that happened.
No, I get that. I get that.
Impact what?
But for Manchester United, given that Wayne Rooney, he is our all-time top goal scorer. And
with the 253 and Aguero 260.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, we're talking about a record that was. I mean, this is the problem is history. Is the fact RDS send me link. I DM'd you it, man. I DM'd you at Factos.
Wait a minute. Who's on top of the other when we're talking about all-time top goal scorers in the Premier League? Who's on top between Aguero and
it's Rooney.
No, but we're talking about impact.
Rooney has 208.
We're not talking about like comparative. Like, okay, yeah, maybe Aguero may have scored more goals.
No, it's Rooney. It's actually Rooney. Rooney has more.
That's why I was thinking. Why Rooney? Because Sir Bobby Charlton carried that record for.
Yeah, I was talking about United. When I said 253, it's the record for United. And what I'm trying to say is, the thing about Aguero is, I think if he wasn't injured at all, because if why I admire, like Rooney, I admire him, man, because the guy was a monster. Okay, banter aside, let's remove banter. Apart from the fact he lost all his hair, let's remove all that and just go straight on. The guy was a talent. But the thing is, Aguero, I think if he never got that injury, because Aguero is amazing. All the numbers, all it says is, he's played 200 games and outscored you, and you have played like 1,000 games. That's what makes me laugh, because Rooney had to play 550 something games to the 253. Aguero had to play 390 games to get to the 260.
Arias, I'll defend you. I'll defend you.
Okay.
The thing is,
Don. Okay, go on.
Rooney, I think Rooney was more of a second striker or 10. Because if you see, Rooney played both.
He did.
He wasn't an out-and-out striker, right? No. So hence you'd find Rooney had more assists than Aguero, because Rooney could play. Hence that's, I think that's a talent. That's when we go to talent, right? Yeah. Rooney, I think as a goal scorer, Rooney has nothing on Aguero, right? But as a playmaking goal scorer, I think I'll give Rooney his flowers, but for impact-wise, I still stick with Aguero.
Rooney was more, obviously we'll get to adaptability, but I do think he was more versatile, at least before he hit 30 in his prime, than Aguero was. And you also have to understand, when we're talking about the goals, obviously for quite a bit of that time, Ronaldo was there. So Ronaldo was obviously the main guy. Ronaldo was obviously, although Ronaldo was playing as a left winger, there was a lot of, he was sharing that position with Ronaldo. Whereas I think that with Aguero, there wasn't really anybody like else, like
Zeko and them, man.
Who?
They tried to bring Zeko. They tried to bring Negredo. They tried to bring Jovetic.
Exactly.
But he defeated all of them. That's how good. Even when he gets, the funny thing about Aguero, he could get injured and Zeko would take over, and another striker, as soon as he comes back, he will outscore them and take them back down. That's how awesome he was. And let's not forget, Zeko almost became one of the top scorers in this finish. Yeah.
Factos, man. Thank you for joining us, man. Like, we're debating impact.
Fraud, welcome, man.
Do you think Rooney was more impactful?
Ran away with Factos. I'm sure.
Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
You don't have to be Factos. Don't let peer pressure. Yeah.
No. Big up everyone, man.
You
know what? This thing is hard because I love Sergio Aguero, man. To me, he's probably, I don't know, like I just loved watching him. He was one of the most amazing strikers ever. So it's kind of hard, but then at the same time as well, it's not that hard, man. Like, guys, are we forgetting what Wayne Rooney was doing at the age of 16? Like, did you see that goal he banged against Arsenal? 60. Remember that name?
That's a good moment, bro.
That's his moment, bro.
Eh? Do you remember the game, the QPR Aguero goal?
No, yeah, of course, that was an amazing one.
do you remember?
Until now, that's one of the greatest moments in Premier League history, fam. Premier
Say that
League
again?
history.
No, all right,
I'm saying
okay,
until
okay.
now, it's one of
No.
the best moments in Premier League history.
Because
So
factors,
is
we're
it,
talking
no,
about.
bro. So is a
He might be
16-year-old
fair,
beating
but
Arsenal's unbeaten run. Come on, like if
So
a
is what?
16-year-old was to get onto the pitch today, yeah, and bang one top bins against Pep Guardiola, you lot will be losing your head, fam. Do you know what I
But
mean?
he didn't do it against Pep Guardiola, so
He
you
did it
can't believe
against
that.
Arsenal. It was like the Invincibles, wasn't it? The season before they went invincible.
Yeah, but only you remember those moments.
Everyone
I actually
remembers
forgot.
that moment, bro.
Don't say
Nah,
everyone,
okay,
because you should
okay.
remind me of
Let's
the
be
moment.
honest. The Aguero moment is remembered by everybody. Even
Yeah, of
even my
course.
kid
I'm not gonna
who
disagree
was
with that.
never there. If I just say Aguero, my kid knows what it is. Say,
Yeah,
that's
of
the
course. I'm
game.
not gonna I'm not going to disagree
But
with that.
we're talking
And,
about
and
impact as opposed to moments merchants, as you're
That's
saying.
an
yeah,
impact.
yeah.
That impacted the whole Premier League too. The day to
Just
today.
speak
That's
out
why
moments.
City are top.
No. It didn't impact.
Bruh,
It
it impacted that
City.
season.
It impacted City because like this was the first time City won a major
They won the
trophy.
league, yeah.
So
They won the
how did
league.
Wayne Rooney's goal impact Everton?
Say that again.
How did Wayne Rooney's goal impact Everton?
But like, okay, it's fine. Listen, it depends what you mean by impact. Are you talking about impact on their game
Bro,
as their whole?
impact has one definition in the dictionary. Let me look for it. Right.
Yeah, but it can mean several things. Like if you're talking about impact in the game, Premier League, it's Wayne Rooney. Like this guy was literally the face of the Premier League when Cristiano Ronaldo left. You see what I mean? Like this guy was earning 350K. We talk about 350K as big money nowadays, yeah. This guy was earning this 12 years ago. He was in the face of FIFA.
Who's that? Who was that?
Wayne Rooney,
that?
bro.
So you're
Wayne
flexing money. So impact is money now.
No, but he was the face of the Premier League. You're not gonna disagree with me on that.
Never. I've never seen
come
Wayne Rooney
on,
as the
bro.
face of the Premier League.
Listen, he was on
Never.
the face of the FIFAs and that. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, but
He
that's
was
FIFA.
FIFA
FIFA just pick everybody.
Do you know who the face of FIFA is today? It's Mbappe, bro.
No, it's me. I can put my face there too. Anyway,
We'll get to
bro,
this.
what I'm saying, you can't say FIFA, man. Ronaldo's always on them FIFAs and Messi, you know.
No, I'm saying that when Ronaldo left Premier League,
I know
who was the biggest star in the Premier League?
I remember Rooney had a few. That's when he started losing hair. That's where I see they put him on the cover. But let's be like impact. Let's look at Aguero, man.
And
because
has Aguero done anything in the UCL? Hat trick on his debut.
You guys were dominating, and that's an impactful moment because that has impacted the Premier League too. That's how now you guys are no longer the biggest in Manchester according to football on the pitch. You're no longer the biggest on the pitch.
No, according to the fans, man. I saw your parade.
No, you're big by name, but you're not big on the pitch anymore. You're not a football.
Yeah, fair enough.
Bro, the season which Rooney won the UCL.
Let me tell him this. Aguero said, I thought I was about to fall. I wanted a pen, but he said, I'm not going to fall. If he decided that, by now, I'm pretty sure you guys could have won another one and we would have never had this run. I'm telling you, those are impactful moments. That's why everybody remembers it. That's why.
Yeah. Can we talk about Euro 2004, please? Can we talk about Euro 2004?
I don't win it, bro. So I don't know what the impact is.
Relax, bro. Relax. He was 18 years old. He was 18 years old. Yeah. Player of the tournament. I think he ended up top goal scorer as well. And if he didn't get injured, who knows where England would have gone? Do you know what I mean?
But maybe.
But we'll never know. Where's
Sergio's UCL, bro? Where's his UCL?
Bro, the season. No. But yes, can I say this?
Let Don Smoke speak. Let's also speak.
The season Rooney won the UCL, Ronaldo was your best player.
So
he won the.
What does that mean? He won it. Was Aguero ever City's best player? It was always Yaya Toure and them.
Slow down. What I'm saying is this: don't talk about impact in the UCL because the season he won it, Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah,
because of his performance. Because of it, so Rooney wasn't the main
he wasn't. But like you can say the same thing
so
about
Aguero. What impact are you talking about?
No,
you said
he was a backup.
You said his impact in the UCL.
No, but you guys were dismissing Rooney's impact at the Euros, yeah, saying that he didn't win it and that sort of thing. So that's when I think, yeah, but at the same time, bro,
when we didn't win it. What's the point of me talking about the UCL?
He was England's best player, bro. He was England's best player.
But they didn't win, bro. I can't sit here and talk to you about the UCL if we didn't win. I'm like, no, Mahrez was the best player, or no, we didn't win, so it's moving on.
Yeah, as long as you keep that same energy, like if you didn't win, it doesn't matter. We're good. We're good, bro. We're good.
That's what we said, fam. It's a moment. It's a good moment for him.
We're good, man. We're good. We're good. We're good. Nah, but like I feel like people when they think of Wayne Rooney, they think of him like when he was fat, when he was because he did kind of
lame Rooney. Lame.
Yeah, he didn't really age very well, yeah. But like this guy was actually amazing, man. He could do anything on the pitch. You wanna play him? I think he's in the top 5 assists in the leagues as well, isn't it? Like he could play make, he could play on the wing, he even played in midfield as well.
We'll get to
but that's not the impact. But that's not the impact. Yeah. I think you guys are making a mistake. He can win in another category, but not this one.
Okay. We'll let Aguero have this. I think this is the only one he was gonna have, if I'm being honest with you, man, because of that Aguero moment, bro.
Well, let's give round one to Aguero. Let me quickly look at some comments first.
This is too easy.
Says both moments had impact. It's just the Aguero moment was much bigger. Some B, my favorite Rooney moment was actually the bicycle kick he scored against City. Mention English Town FC off-season pro-European. Okay, okay. Rooney was a disappointment compared to his early levels.
Nah, that's not true, bro.
Rooney.
It's the truth. He picked in reverse.
Rooney.
It doesn't matter. The guy still gave you 10 good years.
Rooney
best in buttons.
Rooney best scored 2 goal seasons. United failed to win the league 2009-2010 and 2011-2012. He declined badly after 2013. And
that's 5 good years. That's not even 10. That's 5.
Bro, he started playing in 2004, 2002.
Yeah, from 4 to 9. That's 5 good years.
From 2002.
No. I'm saying his peak is from 04 to 09. That's 5
that's
good
bullshit.
years.
That's
because
bullshit,
in 2014,
he was banging overhead kicks in 2013. What are you talking about, man?
In 2013, Aguero outscored him. Aguero did everything better than Rooney.
Yo,
Rooney
Patrick, do you know that Rooney? He played as a number 10 support striker on the wing. The one season where he played as the number 9,
he played as a number 10. He could have played as a striker. It's not my fault. He played as.
I don't know. I'm saying the only season he played as a striker. Yeah, he scored 27 goals in the Premier League. What's the most amount of goals Aguero has ever scored in the Premier League?
He scored important goals.
He got quiet. Even the striker.
No,
even the striker, Rooney was better than him.
No,
you see what I mean?
Saying he scored a lot.
Wow.
Wait. I think Aguero is only one of the strikers who scored more than 20 goals consecutively for like 5 seasons.
Because he was a striker. Rooney was on the wing, number 10.
Yeah, but let's not forget Aguero was injured majority of the time. That's why he could never reach
but he still scored more than 20 for 5. I think 5 or 6 seasons consecutively.
Are you hearing these excuses for Sergio? Rooney was a clinical finisher, man. Let's not even debate this. The guy was
clinical, but his finishes are not better than Aguero.
Aguero has the best goal-to-minute ratio in the Premier League, in Premier League history.
Because he was a pure striker, bro. I'm telling you, Rooney.
Bro, you said the guy is more clinical than Aguero. That means
listen. Don't smoke.
Right.
No.
Final things. We need to move on to the next. Will be talent. So, Don't Smoke. You want to final talk about Aguero?
No, Factors. I'm waiting for Factors to
Factors final comment, and then Don't Smoke final comment. We need to move on.
Final comment about what? Impact for Rooney, and then. No, I'm saying that in terms of impact, I feel like you can't beat that Aguero moment, man. You just cannot beat that. Even though Rooney had amazing moments himself, like the 16-year-old one, the one in the Euros, the overhead kick. Like you can't beat the Aguero one, so I have to give that one to Aguero, man.
Thank you, Factors. You've moved away from Proto.
I agree with Factors. Factors. Yeah, you made a wise comment. I agree with him.
You
made a wise decision to move over. You'll be a Man City fan by the end of this game.
Nah, no chance. No chance.
Well, topic 2. I mean, talent.
We're gonna fight.
Wayne Rooney or Kun Aguero, and this isn't consistency, by the way. I mean, talent is in like natural talent. Like, who was actually more talented?
These men are not going to be objective, are they?
Well, Factos lay it. Factos lay it down.
They're
Factos
not
lay it
gonna
down.
be objective. They don't want to hear it, man. They don't want to hear. I get it.
I
Aguero.
think Pete Rooney was more talented than Aguero.
Yeah, obviously. Like Aguero is built like a pit bull. He's from Argentina. He's got their name, the sexy name. The way he looks when he's on the ball is amazing. The way he curls his shot,
the way he looks overall. The way he looks overall.
The way he looks overall, like the guy's always at the 6-pack. So I know people are gonna say that he looks better on the ball and he's more talented, but I'm not having it, bro. I am not having like this guy. Wayne Rooney could play as a playmaker, like literally like a playmaker. He's one of the most assisters in the Premier League. He's got some of the most iconic goals, some of the most iconic assists in the Premier League. And when he was before obviously he turned fat and he started to lose his pace, this guy was a speed demon as well. Like he had amazing pace, power, shooting accuracy. Like his finishing was just he just had it all as a forward. So when it comes to talent, just because, in my opinion, Rooney could do way more than Aguero could. Aguero was a very good finisher in and around the penalty area. He could do 1-2s here and there, but Rooney could do that as well, and then some. He could play on the wing effectively. He could play as a number 10. He even played deep in the FA Cup final and assisted in FA Cup.
I'm actually gonna give you this just because of one because Messi said Aguero was one of the most talented players he played with. Somebody said if over there, and Aguero had the opportunity to not be, and this somebody said he wasn't being offensive. You're saying not just be a striker, but somebody demanded more from him, like Pep, because it's when Pep came, that's when Aguero, we saw another Aguero. This is what I say. When Pep came, we saw another Aguero who could do better things, who could at least come back, connect with other players in a better way. So to be honest with you, he is naturally talented, but he never showed the talent. So I'm just gonna go with Rooney, who I saw more of the involvement and talent. So let's see what Donald says.
Can I just ask one quick question about that, Patrick, with the Pep and Aguero relationship? Because I was always under the impression that Pep and Aguero's relationship
agendas are starting
quite strained. And then also, like when he
I
left,
swear he was benching him in the beginning. Like
when he left the club, Pep was like, I could never ever replace this man. I could never replace Aguero. And then obviously went on to replace Aguero. So
that's not Aguero. That's Haaland. That's not Aguero.
I think people don't understand when we say replace. It's not in terms of a play. It's in terms of legacy, right? People don't get it. Like you can't replace Aguero of what he means for City. Because of the moment. It's more of it's symbolic, not really the player. But okay, in terms of Rooney, right? As much as I love Aguero, I'm a football fan first, right?
Yeah. Shit, don't smoke. Is that you? Yeah. It's gonna be objective.
No, Don is fair. Don is always fair. Apart from the narratives, Don is fair.
Right. So the thing is, I think one of the best English players actually is the same way I rate Scholes, right? I don't rate Lampard. I feel as if you're just in a good team. I think Rooney, he's a dynamic player in the sense that he's one of the players who could play in a Pep team. He could be Pep's best
100%.
Do
you know what?
Turn, link up, play with other players. As talent wise, I feel as if and if you look now at the state of the game we're in, such players are very rare. Players like of the Rooney mode. You don't get them.
Yeah, Foden is the only one.
Bro, don't disrespect Rooney like that, man. Foden is amazing.
Don't disrespect Foden.
No, I'm not disrespecting him, but like, come on, bro.
Listen what I'm saying. The thing is, Foden still has a way to he still has a way to go, but the potential is there. I'm talking about Rooney here. Talent-wise, Rooney, he could do almost everything on a soccer pitch. And when you have such players, you have to give them kudos because you don't. Those are footballers. Forget about the striker or winger. No, he's a good footballer. That was Rooney. Did he live? I think I would say he didn't live up to all he could have been.
See, don't smoke. I disagree with that because
he had the same. It's in fairness, factors. I think if he had the same discipline with his body and mind as Ronaldo did, he could have. He at one point, to be honest,
but whose fault is that? Nobody told him to go.
No, guys, chill.
We're talking just talent though. But unlike But sorry, go on, Tactus, what are you saying?
Yeah, this is very unfair because you're talking about if he had discipline, you could say the same thing about R9, Ronaldinho,
Yeah,
and all
exactly.
these other guys. Because like
Yes, and
these
it's
guys,
fair.
at the end of the
It's
day,
fair.
they gave us 5 very good years. Rooney still
But
gave us like, eh?
Pactos, I'm saying Rooney's ability, he was good enough to drop and play as a 10.
Hmm.
Right. If he, I'm saying he was good enough, whereby the older he got, he could have dropped and played as a 10. Look at
He
what
did,
Giggs done, right?
he
You know what I'm
did.
saying?
He
Give an
ended up.
example.
Yeah. He ended up in midfield, and then remember LVG in his final season, FA Cup final, he played him in midfield, and he
But
assisted that goal for Mata, like where he run across the pitch and stuff. And then when
not
Josie
get you what
came,
I'm saying. He could have done it for a longer period at the highest level.
if Fergie was still there, I'm pretty sure he would have. I'm pretty sure he would have. But like, I feel like it's unfair when people say Rooney underachieved. I think they only say that because
No. You must understand that players have ceilings. Trust me, when we say underachieve, we compare to your ceiling.
but like
Not
he
to
had
what
a
you
higher
gave us.
ceiling than Ronaldo in the first couple of years at United. Do you see what I mean? He was
Exactly.
a better player than Ronaldo.
Oh yeah, no, I
That's what I'm saying to
Do
you.
you see what I mean? Ronaldo just
That's what I'm
overtook
saying.
him and lapped him.
Based on your ceiling.
I think that's
when
why
we
Don't Smoke is saying he underachieved. He underachieved. Rooney could have been
But you're
more,
comparing him
based
to
on
monster, bro.
but he
You're comparing
decided to put it
Messi
the
and
bro,
up.
Ronaldo.
comparing back to your ceiling, fam. I'm gonna compare to your ceiling. If you have a higher ceiling than Ronaldo, but you didn't get. I'm saying individually. You understand? You didn't get to achieve even like 3/4 or even half of what he done. That's underachieving. Same thing
Okay,
would be say with Ronaldinho.
no.
I'm saying same thing with Ronaldinho.
I hear that point, but I think Rooney was a victim of the fact that he was so good at many things. So like Ronaldo couldn't press. Do you see what I mean? Like he wasn't disciplined.
Drinking.
This guy. Yeah, prostitutes, grannies, the whole
Yeah,
lot.
bro, that's ill discipline. I'm saying, look at your Messi, right? A player who can do almost everything, but then he adapts with age and body. He's like, no, you know what? I can't play the wing anymore. Let me drop into a 10. And Rooney had the ability to do that, and that's what I'll judge him based on.
What I would say is that I agree with Factos in a sense that like I think that management afterwards didn't help. So I think that I don't think obviously Rooney had his own, with outside work discipline, etc. But I also think that after Sir Alex Ferguson, I just got the impression that none of the managers really knew what to do with Wayne Rooney, aside from we have to play him, we don't know how to use him. And I've no doubt that Wayne Rooney could have maybe dropped into midfield, could have been more done out, could have maybe still been an effective number 10. I still remember that free kick that he scored. I think it's one of his last goals for United. But I just don't think, and especially ending with Mourinho, it's kind of like, well, we're just going to be defensive all the time. I don't do creative players. I don't do dynamic players. That's just not what I do. I want Zlatan up top, and I want you to like defend deep and then lob the ball to Zlatan and then score type of situation. So I think that really only Sir Alex Ferguson, he was only the manager that I think could really use Rooney to his potential and could adapt when Rooney. But I don't think where's Messi, like I think that Messi has performed bad under certain coaches. In particular,
Yeah, but his bad is better than people's best.
Yeah, no,
Bro,
of
you're
course.
still getting
Yeah,
40 goals a season at his worst.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Shitty managers.
No, I agree. I'm just saying that there's still an impact though. So like, I'm not comparing, like say Rooney to Messi because Rooney's on that Messi level, but there is something when the manager that you have does have an impact on the way that you play, and I certainly think with specifically with Mourinho, that was evident. It was probably a bit somewhat evident in LVG's style because LVG was probably too possessive, like very slow, possessive football rather than quick touch and move. And well, David Moyes is David Moyes. I can't really say anything about that. So
Rooney takes this. Let's be honest.
I think if we're talking about natural talent, natural ability, clearly, Rooney's ceiling was higher than Aguero's ceiling.
And when you think that Rooney was literally the face of that England golden generation, like as amazing those players were, when Rooney got injured, that's when everybody
panicked. He was also the face of the pub, the local pub. He was also the face of the local
pub.
Patrick,
right?
Patrick,
you fat shaming?
I don't quite understand. The thing is, Patrick, is that you said that Pep didn't get on with Aguero though. So clearly Pep didn't view Aguero as particularly talented.
I didn't say that. I said when Pep came, he made Aguero better. than what he was. He also
It
made
was
David
about
Silva better
pressing,
than
it
what he
wasn't
was.
about talent.
He benched him quite a few times, did he not?
No, it was. I'm saying it was pressing and being more involved in the build-up. That was
Interplay. He wanted him to get involved. He wanted him to get involved.
He's like, no, get involved in the build-up play, and you must press.
I mean,
all I can say is talent-wise, Rooney wins it. Because if I'm pretty sure we also talk about drinking, I can't stop thinking about that.
Right, like speaking about
okay, talent-wise, Rooney takes it.
Yes, speaking about the drinking. Like, do you know? Do you know like how many times? Obviously, I lived in Manchester, but do you know like how many times some of my friends would be like, "Yo, I went out and we saw Wayne Rooney laid out in the club or something." Like it's amazing, like how some of this stuff never got out to the press.
Well,
that
didn't
guy
you have
definitely
anybody
loved
looking
to drink.
after him? Didn't you have anybody looking after him like a team? Like you're supposed to have a team as a player, and especially when you have to look after you.
But this is the thing about the cities, because if he was in London, I bet like it would have got into the news and that. But when you're in Manchester, everybody just minds their own business. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's Wayne Rooney, so what it is, like just mind your own business. But it happens to a lot of the players, man. Like honestly speaking, like the clubs do hide a lot of the stuff that players do. Like,
of course,
yeah, they do. This is a good question, though, and it's very hard. It's a good question.
Would Rooney be the most if he played in the EPL today? We got to look at Rooney at his peak. Not forget about 2013 onwards. I mean, specifically Rooney at his peak.
No, there's De Bruyne.
He would be.
Wait, the most talented English player or EPL overall?
I think he's in EPL today. So I'm assuming he's focusing on the EPL like right now. So
today,
right now,
he would be up there. He would be up there.
Who'd be more talented than Rooney in his prime today? He's playing in the EPL right now.
Who is even the face of the EPL? Is it KDB?
I think people think it's Salah, but it's KDB. All the referees, everybody took for him.
Please don't mention Salah. Salah is not even top 10 or 20.
But have you noticed that people think it's a Liverpool player, but somehow I've noticed all players in the Premier League are obsessed with De Bruyne. I mean, obsessed. Every interview,
a lot of people don't rate De Bruyne like that. Like they don't think he's that talented.
The players do.
City have won titles without De Bruyne, though. That's the key thing, really.
No.
And they still voted him player of the season.
No. The thing is,
that was the Fugazi one, man. He shouldn't have got that player of the season.
De Bruyne is one of the most effective players in the EPL. Effective.
100%. 100%.
Talented, no, he's not.
Yes. Don't smoke, yeah. If I was to make my all-time Premier League 11, midfield 3 would be KDB, David Silva, and Paul Scholes. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why KDB gets a lot of disrespect from the fan base. Like this guy.
But I've noticed his fans, but not the players. The players love him.
He's effective. No one's debating that. But like when we talk about the concept of talent, like the
most. Bro, have you seen his assist?
For me, Bernardo Silva is more talented than KDB.
I agree with Cancelo.
Even Cancelo is more talented than KDB. Like if we talk about talent-wise.
Do you guys think? Listen, don't smoke. Do you guys think talent is dribbling, like being able to?
I think so. I think that's what people think. I think that's what people think.
No, it's ability.
Right. I think that's what people think. I think that's
relax. Do you not class vision as talent? Like being able to see some of them balls like KDB. You don't think
no. No, it's part of talent. I'm saying the first thing in talent is ability, right?
Yeah.
Ability is the first element. What can you do with the ball, right? And part of ability is vision, is passing, dribbling, shooting. And so I'm saying there are elements where he scores high, but and then there's flair, right? Some players are naturally like. Let me give it like a Trent. Trent is a good footballer, right?
He ain't got no flair. Yeah.
But he's not going to play because the system protects him at Liverpool. You understand? So hence I'm saying, whereby Walker is the less talented, but he's more disciplined. So there's different elements of why you may play over another player. It's not always
Listen,
about talent.
I don't wanna go on a tangent because this is a huge debate I'm very, very passionate about. You see what I mean? Because
You
obviously,
know what,
like,
Marcos? You're right, though. It makes me laugh. People always say that
no,
about De
it
Bruyne,
really does.
but those
It
passes,
really
but those
does.
passes, and the way he
No, but,
dribbles past players
no, no,
and just leaves them in the dust.
yeah,
Like
but
my God,
No one's. No one's saying that. No, okay. This is no one is saying that De Bruyne isn't talented. No one is
They're
saying that.
saying that Bernardo is better than him.
no, I didn't
No,
say better than
no,
him.
no.
No,
Yeah, exactly. Go on.
Can I clarify what I'm saying? In transition, I'm saying in transition, De Bruyne is the best midfielder in the Premier League, hands down.
Okay, let
In
me ask you this:
transition,
who's the more technical footballer?
it's Bernardo.
You see, you see what I mean? You guys just love
No.
dribbling. That's what it is.
Being technical. No,
dribble. I
listen.
think it's dribble and press resistant. That's all.
I
No.
know, man. Like,
What
what
I'm
is
saying
this
is
I'm
this.
hearing?
Let me give an example, right? Let me give an example. If I
Relax,
wanted to keep
English
possession,
talent. Relax. Mason Mount
bro,
isn't even in
I'm
this
saying,
conversation.
if you wanted to keep possession, right? The
Yeah.
best midfield two is Bernardo and Gundogan. You'll get
Okay,
the
but
ball of
don't
those guys.
smoke. This
If
is
you
this
wait,
is.
let me land. If you want
Are
to
you lying?
score a goal, if you want to score a goal, then you
He's
put De
landing in
Bruyne
the
there.
water. This guy.
Because
I
all I'm
asked,
saying is De
but I
Bruyne is
asked
more effective.
who is overall better technically. That's why I asked you. I didn't ask you if you. I just asked you overall who's better technically.
Bernardo.
Yes, technicality. Can you describe that? What?
Okay, let me make my point. Let me make my point. Yeah.
Yes.
The issue that I have is that we. Can you hear me, by the way?
Yes, I
Yeah, we
can.
can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Okay. The issue that I have is that we limit footballing technique to what a person does when he is on the ball, and when he's receiving the ball and how he passes the ball. So, for example, like I feel like people look at players doing the rondos and be like, "Ooh, he's technically good." Like, look at how he's
Nah, bro.
maneuvering in tight spaces and stuff like that. But like
Like
when you
Thiago.
go to professional footballing training, yeah, rondos is just like one of the 10 drills that they do to work on people's technique.
Yes.
They do finishing technique, they do crossing drills, they do heading drills. All of these are part of footballing technique. So you cannot take away a guy's vision
Bro.
and ability to pass at long range and say that just because he's not dribbling and doing step overs, he's got less technique than the other guy. I just do not subscribe to that school of thought. Football doesn't work like that.
I'm saying
Tony Kroos or
before I answer
Bernardo
that question.
on smoke.
Before I answer that question,
You're gone.
I'm saying at that logic, you might look at that trio of Busquets, Xavi, and Iniesta, and you wouldn't recognize Busquets' importance because you don't understand what
I would
he
though.
does.
Because I appreciate off the ball movements. Like Busquets press, but his ability to read the game, to press spaces, cut off passing lanes. I acknowledge that. It requires technique to do that. Just you know what I mean? Like Michael
And skill and talent.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Do you see
agree
what I
with
mean?
you.
And
Yes,
says
I'm
Aguero,
saying.
no doubt in my mind. So I shout out to Matthew in the chat. Big up everyone that's shown in the chat. Thank you, Mike.
Everybody in the chat is saying overall on everything it's Aguero. So it looks like Aguero is winning.
That's not
Even
what we're
United
seeing.
fans, even United fans are voting Aguero. My God.
English talent says Mason Mount. So that's
Please don't bring Mason Mount to the table, please.
So that's what it. But yeah, currently in the poll, 18 votes. Aguero 56, Rooney 44. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm a lot of
I'm
United.
saying that Aguero is more talented.
They
love dribblers, man. What can you say, bro? They love dribblers.
You know what though, guys. Let me just say something. Red. Everybody says this that De Bruyne doesn't get appreciated by fans, but yet gets appreciated by every Premier League player. So why is he getting appreciated by Bruno? Ericsson even talks about De Bruyne. Like these other midfielders that are great are always saying, I've never seen anybody do to the ball what De Bruyne can. He's actually people's hero. So and yet, the mic is bad. The mic is bad. But yet,
every single time you try and praise a player, like you City player, your mic goes off. Don. So I don't know whether that's a sign, Patrick.
I know you're cutting me off.
No, bro, it's just the dribbling aspects of it. Like people rate Thiago better than KDB.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm saying the thing is this, guys. I'm saying there's different type of midfielders. We have to understand
Yeah.
In different, I'm sorry, but in different stages. Like in build-up, you don't want a De Bruyne in build-up. You
No, of
want
course.
I'm trying to give you an example. So
Yeah.
when we talk about midfielders, you have to ask which phase of the game are we talking about?
Yeah.
Whereby Bernardo is good in the build-up. KDB is better in transition when you want to move it from midfield to attack. Hence, I'm saying it's
just to
different
get
phases of the
get
game.
it back to the Rooney Aguero thing. So maybe deviating a bit off topic. So if I get it, says me because a lot of these German players throughout history would be the most technical by your standard. They have 4 World Cups. Okay, but we are just talking about like. I don't think that you necessarily need to be, and you're almost seeing this now on football where like you don't need to have tons of talented players to win trophies. What you
Mustafi as a World Cup.
So, but that's the point. You need a consistency. You need a squad. You need a team. You know, like you can't just have say 1 or 2 really talented players in the team. Like PSG are the perfect example of a team that have a lot of very talented players, a lot of players that are, you know, way more talented than that Real Madrid side they lost to. That's that Manchester United team that they lost to. You know, that Barcelona team that they lost to, but they still lost. You know, so obviously there's got to be more to it as well. Let me quickly move to the third topic. So, and that's adaptability. So who was more, I guess, adaptability, versatility, whatever? Who do you think was more adaptable? I'll let the City fans start. We're talking Aguero or Rooney here.
Right. I think we need to be precise with adaptability, because there's adaptability to the league, and there's adaptability in on the pitch, whereby we could say different manager, different tactics. Then there's adaptability in position, right? Whereby maybe from striker to wing to inside forward.
All three. So yes.
All right. So I think
different managers on the field.
Yeah.
And different leagues. Yeah.
Different leagues is Aguero, because Rooney, it's Premier League, right? So
Bro, you didn't see him in the MLS? You didn't see him in the MLS?
Nah, don't bring that rubbish here. You don't
Did
bring
you
that
see that
rubbish
goal
here.
he scored from halfway line, bro?
Bro, you could even score from outside the pitch. That's the MLS. You can even score from outside the stadium. It's MLS.
Yo, don't disrespect the Americans, man. God save
bro. Oh, MLS text. I'm saying in regards of in regards of the league, it's Aguero.
Also
in regards of
internationally as well. You can argue internationally, Wayne Rooney.
Okay, we can go to that, right?
Yeah.
In regards of different managers,
Champions League.
I feel like, bro, wait.
Oh, you got that's a different
Let him
competition.
land. Let him land.
Okay, let Don land. Go on.
Right. In regards of different managers, I feel as if the best of Rooney was under Sir Alex, right? So we can't really say different managers. Where Aguero, Pellegrini, Mancini, and Pep, he cooked under 3 different managers and won league titles under 3 different managers, right? So, but in regards of position-wise, I think Rooney is the more adaptable, because he played different positions. He played on the wing. He played as a second striker and as
the keeper.
And off the pitch, yeah, he was adaptable. So you gotta give him that.
What do you mean off the pitch as adaptable?
Bro, I swear Aguero cheated on Diego Maradona's daughter or something.
Don't start like
I remember that. Yeah, bro.
We're not doing this. Did we do
Maradona
this?
was like cursing him, bro.
Did we take matters outside of football?
Jeez,
so it's now outside of football, yeah?
Wait, how many times did Rooney cheat though?
That is all right. I just brought it up. I just brought it up.
He was even cheating on Rooney was also cheating on hookers.
Rooney adapted because his legs were further gone than my hairline, but Granny Man wins this one for that. Granny Man.
Yeah, I feel like.
So Rooney sacrificed elements of his game for the benefits of Ronaldo and Tevez, and I think there's an element of truth to that. Not completely, but I do think there was an element of truth to that, and it would be interesting to see if Ronaldo and Tevez won. Obviously, Ronaldo won UCLs, he won trophies, etc. But it would be interesting to see what would have happened had he been the main focus. But
ideas, we did see that. We did see that, like when he was just the main focus, and his goal scoring that season was insane. I think he scored like 10 headers or something. I remember one game he went to the San Siro, scored 2 goals, both of them headers, cross from the right wing from Valencia, Rooney, heading them in. But Rooney himself, he said that he felt like he felt bored during that season because he was a striker. He wanted to get involved more in the game. So he actually went and asked Ferguson and said, listen, you need to get a striker. You need to get either Berbatov or Van Persie, because that's when I work best, is when I'm involved in midfield and that sort of thing. And let's not forget, he did take United to the UCL final without Ronaldo and Tevez. And he actually scored in that final, but obviously Barca blitzed us. Do you see what I mean? So
that's a fair point. Did Aguero ever score has Aguero ever scored in a final for City?
Bro, I'm sure he scored one of the cup finals, fam.
And he didn't.
Like
Which one?
We've been winning.
Patrick, I need you to find me what final did Aguero score? Can you tell me?
The Aguero moment was the final. It was the final between you guys. That was the final day.
The Aguero moment against your final against QPR. Okay, a team that
and you guys thought you won, and Aguero scored, and he scored one of the best goals in the final.
Yo, Patrick.
The QPR don't exist anymore, Patrick. I need to.
He was playing golden goal. You remember golden
goal? Let me ask you this. Was Aguero on the pitch in that final against Wigan? Was he on the pitch?
Why are you doing this?
No, he came back from an injury. He came back from an injury.
But why are we going? Like, why are we bringing Wigan in this? We know Wigan smacked us. Why are we bringing? I bet you're gonna ask, was Aguero there in the 8-1 against Middlesbrough?
What was his name? Was it Wilson that scored or McManaman? Who scored? Was it Ben?
I bet this guy's gonna ask me that was Aguero there in the 8-1 against Middlesbrough.
No. Yes, we know he wasn't.
No, when did Aguero, who is clearly better than Rooney, score in a final for Manchester City? That's all.
Yeah,
he got quiet, man. He got quiet.
There's a lot of
it's not quiet, bro. Like, we've been in many finals, many cup finals. So I have to.
We have as well. When Rooney was playing, we won a lot of.
Why did he not show up then? Why did he not show up?
The weather was not well that day. So anyway, let's move on. So talent-wise, it's Rooney, isn't it?
Yeah,
adaptability now.
Adaptability. I don't know. It's just the fact that Rooney struggled against when other managers came in, and he was only twerking for Ferguson. And Aguero was able to adapt. No, come. So Aguero was able to come from Spain, come here and still adapt to the league. And then don't forget, they're calling him a short guy, that he's going to get manhandled and everything. But also, when all the coaches came, even when Pep put it against him and say, you're not my striker, and then they had that meeting that you're going to have to adapt. The word he's using here, he still adapted and became a different player. So I don't know about Rooney. He just flopped when Ferguson left. Or the only thing he adapted to was losing his hair.
Let me just because there's a couple of questions from the chat, and I don't want to talk to the chat. So if you do have questions for the panel, because although these are versus debates, we obviously do want to get your questions. So SMB's the first question says, what manager today would be the best for Rooney playing style, and like what team?
I would say Pep and Klopp.
Where else, bro? The home of the champions, the better side of Manchester.
You didn't say that with confidence, man. He doesn't even believe it.
You don't think Arsenal's Arteta? You don't think Arsenal's Arteta would do it,
bro? That's a dead man's. That's a broke man's Pep.
That's a con man. That guy used to wipe Pep's sweat in training. Big towels and shit.
Wipe Pep's sweat. Right. Okay. So that's City. And then Matthew said, "Ask the City fan about Aguero. About Aguero's Champions League."
Bro, we didn't win. Moving on. Like, it's not difficult.
So could Aguero adapt to the Champions League?
Yeah, he could adapt. He just couldn't win, bro.
Nah, so bro, the only thing I remember Aguero doing in Champions League was that hat trick. I think in group stages against Bayern Munich, and really? That's about it.
I couldn't remember. All I remember is when City needed.
That was beautiful, wasn't it?
City needed him at his most. He missed the penalty. That's what I remember.
What game was that?
Spurs. He missed the penalty.
Isn't that the Newcastle game?
Yeah. And he was offside as well for that Sterling goal.
Yeah, I mean,
no, he wasn't offside. It was right. He was offside by a finger.
Yeah,
was it?
I'm joking.
goals. I think he didn't turn too quick. It was
Actually,
Sergio.
to be fair, this is a fair point. If in Rooney's number 10 position with Kane there, don't you think that under Conte that would pop off? I'm talking prime Rooney in his like more.
But Mourinho is the one who who brought that Kane to us. It's Mourinho who brought that Kane to us. That who dropped in. That's Mourinho who made Kane like that. Conte didn't make Kane dropping in.
If we assume that Kane, let's say Kane is like, let's say just Kane's the main striker for Conte, which he kind of is for Conte still, and you have Rooney as your support striker. Would that not work better than him being at City?
Yeah, but I still saying it wasn't that Mourinho who made Rooney like that. So it's a Mourinho system. Remember, it was Mourinho who gave us that Kane, and he got the best assists and best goals.
But I'm saying that if Kane stays at the number 9 and who's this? Rooney plays at 10, would that?
Oh, you're talking about England. Are you talking about England?
No. I'm talking about Spurs, but I guess you can make an argument for England as well.
Yeah, because about Spurs, it was. I remember it's Jose Mourinho who gave us that Kane. Yeah, so you can't give it on Conte. Conte is gonna give us a different type of Kane. That's why he's buying these other players. I bet you he's gonna play Richarlison as the number 10. Just watch. Anyway, I think in England, you're right. I think in England that would be a killer team.
But we already saw it though.
I think with the midfield that. Remember, like with the midfield they had, if they had someone who could play as a 10, just drop in there, right? Then maybe that the Euros that you're talking about wouldn't have been just a moment, and they could have won it.
I hear you. I hear you.
Well, Anne says Rooney and Vardy would be insane if the.
Yo, I love Colin for that, man. He just outed that, bro. Like,
jeez. He's not wrong. He's not wrong, man. He's not wrong, man. I don't know what's going. Jeez, man. That's wags, man. Wags. Esme says for some reason Tuchel and Rooney would be interesting to me, or maybe I'm a bit off.
No, you off, fam. Tuchel is a terrorist. He plays terrorist football, bro. Back 7 tags. Nah.
Gotta be Rooney, says Eldon Transfers. Thank you, buddy. Big up Red Devil and a big up chat. Thank you guys. Get your questions. Get your questions in if you have any questions for the panel. What are we actually saying wise about adaptability?
I feel like the City guys are
the winner here.
I feel like the City guys are reaching, man. You can't say Aguero is more adaptable, versatile than Wayne Rooney, man. Come on.
We didn't say versatile. We said adaptable, fam. There's a difference.
Adapted means you have to adapt to different situations. Rooney failed when his daddy left. He failed.
It's about adapting to different positions as well and different systems. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, but he didn't adapt to different systems. I just gave an example.
Let me talk, man. KDB, let me talk. Like, he started off playing for David Moyes, for starters. Different system in a team that is backs against the wall, packing the bus and that sort of thing. And he was, at Everton. And he was playing with big striker. What's his name?
Good moment. Yeah, he has a good moment.
That's not a good moment, bro. You just mentioned Aguero's Atletico Madrid when Atleti were dead. Do you know what I mean? So I can bring Rooney's time at Everton as well.
No, I'm saying I got Rooney's record here at Everton, fam. I can give you the numbers.
He was a teenager, bro. He was 16.
I thought you were hyping him a few minutes ago for being 16 and being a superstar.
Yeah, I know. But you can't expect like high insane.
You can't expect to be back in 20.
We do, because you hyped him at 16. You said you didn't pay 200K.
Rooney's time at Everton, right? 116 games, 28 goals, 5 assists.
That's good for a teenager, bro. That's what he's
28 goals, man. This is a striker we're talking about, fam. He played as a central forward. He was a central forward.
He was a baby.
At 16.
So baby tax.
You know what? No, don't worry.
It's not that he was a baby.
Because I'm going to need you to pull up.
Let me give you now Aguero's numbers at Atletico. 233 games, 100 goals, 44 assists. He was straight from Argentina. 100 goals, 44 assists.
Sorry, don't smoke, yeah? How old was Aguero when he left for Atleti? How old was he?
I'll give you the numbers now.
Don't tell me it was 18 because Rooney left Everton at 18. If that guy was 23, you're cooked in the head, bro.
Okay, he 26. So he was 22. He was actually 18. 18.
But when he left for Man City, he left
Man City, he was 23. So
you comparing 23 to 18-year-old.
No. Wait. Factors from 18 to 23. He scored over 100 goals.
But we're talking about Rooney from 16 to 18. 16 to 18. That's when he was at Everton.
Bro, you said he was cooking, but the numbers
looking at the poll now, it looks like Rooney's got 52%, Aguero 48%, man. So it's almost 50-50, but right now Rooney is actually heading the polls with 23 votes, guys. So get your votes in. Let me just quickly read some comments and final statements. We need to move on to the penultimate topic, which is trophies. So that'll be an interesting conversation. Richie Rich has a fake Brazilian passport. He's from Peru. I was even referring to Richarlison. City fans love reaching. Jabora Joseph says, Bayern manager Nagelsmann tells at Outer Belly 13 on Barcelona Lera deal. Oh, okay. Barcelona, the only club that had only club that's nobody, but then buys every player they want, man. Did he actually say this? I don't believe
Universal credit, man. Universal credit, man.
I don't believe Nagelsmann said this, man. I don't.
No, he's probably bitter, fam. Man wanted to keep.
I mean, so. But I mean, it's true, isn't it? You know, we don't have any as who was it? Was it Samasi was telling me that on the last stream that they have a donate thanks page on their YouTube channel, so you can donate when the live is over. You can still donate super chats. So shout out to them.
You can, and they also send you the bank account at the end. They show you the bank account that you can also donate anything to this bank account by mail, by transfer.
They do Cash App as well. Cash App as well. I know Cash App is a thing. So.
Even what's the other money transfer thing? They even say Western Union.
Western
they can go
Union,
pick up
bro. For the African brothers.
No shame. Rooney was Everton's top scorer after he left United. I do not know how they do it. It's kind of weird. It's kind of crazy. Well, that's a continuation of that quote. It's kind of I don't know how they do it either, boss. I don't know how they do it either. Smasi says, has Aguero done anything in Europe? What a question is that? Rooney over Aguero?
He won the Copa, fam. Man won Copa America. Rooney got no European.
Which one? What the one that just went by?
No,
yes.
He wasn't in the team.
He didn't, bro. He was retired.
He wasn't in the team.
He won Copa. He was in the squad.
No, he didn't.
He wasn't in the squad, man. He wasn't in the squad.
Bro.
He's retired, bro.
Bro, let me send it to you, fam.
Check that. I don't think he was in the squad, man. I don't think he was in the squad, dog.
Check the chat. I've just sent it to you. Click it.
Nah, he didn't, bro. He retired of heart conditions, man.
No, fam. That was before Copa.
The Copa was last July, bro.
Bro, check. Bro, I'm telling you, he has won Copa America.
He when is it? When did he win this Copa?
2021.
No.
So he was in the squad. He was in the squad. Okay, fine.
Did he even play?
Okay, fine.
He played some games.
No, he
played some games. Come on, what?
We could say that Eden Hazard has a Champions League.
Wait, did they give it to him because he just did that small substitution? It was like a few minutes. Shameless. Don't smoke his shameless. I can't believe you went to dig that.
It's like saying Tom Crevely's got a Premier League and Gerrard hasn't. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
Tom Crevely, man.
But
is it the truth or not? It's the truth.
Okay, guys. One second, we sit down and talk about Gerrard, like how great he is. How can you say you're one of the best Premier League midfielders and never won it? Seriously,
I know, man.
It's on Fab's. It's on Fab's account RDS. I'll check out Fabrizio Romano and check it. So, what's your Prem top six predictions? We'll discuss that on another show when the Premier League actually.
No, he did. He just the man said it. I'm gonna. This is crazy, man. But Nagelsmann is on smoke.
Is this the? I'll share Fabrizio. Can we have a Brazilian?
It's official, Fab. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, Fred versus Richarlison might be a good battle to do. Actually, bricks wise.
There's no winner, bro. There's no winner between Fred.
Yeah,
They're both losing.
Fred or Mark Noble? What about Fred versus Mark Noble?
Bro, they're both losing. There's no winner there.
Aguero won Europa with Atletico, didn't he? That's
I
fair.
think
Probably is. Yeah, probably did.
Yeah, he did. He lifted. That's one of the trophies that listed on this
Yeah,
career.
he's got a European title before City.
And also, as I asked at the beginning, Factos, Aguero has a statue outside the Etihad. I don't see the statue of Rooney outside that.
Bro, that's because you got dusty football legends, man. Canton doesn't even have a statue at Old Trafford, man. Like, the standards, bro. How can you have somebody who never won the CL statue outside the stadium?
Then that means he has a bigger impact. We've passed that section.
He is a big fish in a small pond. Rooney is a giant fish in an even gianter pond. It's not even a comparison, man.
So
Rooney's a giant fish in the bar or in the pub.
Just to finish this round off, I'm assuming we're giving adaptability to Rooney. That's
Aguero.
Nah, it's Rooney, man.
It's a tie.
Are we talking about drinking wise? Are we talking about drinking of football?
You won Premier Leagues under 3 different managers, fam. That's adaptability.
But the guy, Rooney adapted to the CL. He adapted at Everton.
Bro, at Everton he won. What did he? Bro,
he was a kid, bro. He was a child.
We'll keep it as a tie.
Do you know Hudson-Odoi has got a CL? Hudson-Odoi has got a CL. You know that, right?
Bro, the CL's got to count for something, man. The CL's got to count for something.
Fourth topic, guys. Is trophies. So clearly,
I dare City fans. I dare them.
Bro,
wait, don't they have like
I put the links to both a trophy cabinet. Look at them. And then
is there a CL and Aguero?
No. Aguero has a Europa League. Rooney has
Rooney has one as well. Rooney has one as well.
And Aguero has the Copa, where Yuri doesn't have any.
Nah, don't smoke. Nah, no.
Don't smoke. The greatest striker in Man United never won any international trophy.
He won the under 21 Euros, man.
Don't say that.
No. You might have counted that Copa, bro.
If you got to count that,
Aguero won 2 under 20 championships with Argentina. 2 under 20 championships.
Rooney won the Merseyside Cup when he was 12.
How many European trophies has Aguero won?
They have one each. He has a Europa. He has a Champions League.
No. Rooney has a Champions League and a Europa.
No, he was in the Europa.
Yeah, he was in the won it in 2017.
He actually did. He did. Yeah. That's when he was finished, but he did.
Yeah.
No, shout out to him for that.
And then, of course, he was also part of that three-peat where United actually won the Premier League.
Wait a minute.
Aguero was part of 2 doubles. He has 2 back-to-backs.
A double.
But he hasn't got a three-peat, though.
You're throwing a double.
Can we also talk about that Aguero maintained his hairline while he's doing all this?
That's a trophy, fam. He has a hairline trophy.
I mean,
you know why? Because Rooney's more under pressure, man.
My man scored in the UCL final.
Come on, not an excuse.
But they didn't win. They didn't win, fam.
No, they didn't. But the point is, when we're talking about trophies, part of trophies is that did your thing score in important finals? And you've not told me.
You can't say he's scoring in important finals if you don't win it.
Guys, I have to get back to work. Yes, I have to close up. I have to close the building. It's exciting. I'll be here.
A consolation goal, fam.
Okay, Steve soon, bro.
You don't get a big up for that. That's a consolation goal. I'm saying you don't get a big up for consolation.
No, but like the point is, the reason why we lost is not because of him. He did his job. He did his job as a striker.
His job is to get the team over the line.
No. His job is to score goals. It's the defense and the midfield that let him down.
What goals? He didn't score goals.
He scored the equalizing goal. It's more than what Aguero did. For starters, he scored in the semi-final as well. Are we forgetting that? I think he scored like 2 against Chelsea or something in the semi-final.
Even if he scores 10, if you don't win, bro.
Where's Aguero's semi-final goal? You still not telling me. Where is it?
It's actually
won the Copa America, fam.
Ah,
Bro, what are you saying?
People bringing the Copa America in, like,
you let it
Because
go,
it's an
man. Let it
international
go. You
trophy,
didn't.
bro.
wow.
No, you were
I'm
telling me
going to share this.
about no. RDS, you were telling about Rooney 04, but they didn't win. Whereas Aguero, they won.
Okay, so can someone clarify? So I'll put the
Yes,
what the right. So Bayern manager tells okay on so it's Fabrizio Romano. The buys their players they want. I do not know how they do it. It's kind of weird. It's kind of so it's actually official. I know
yeah, it
this is
is
a very,
official.
but is he wrong or is he just bitter?
I'm sure he's just starstruck when you're a big team and another big team takes a player off you. Yeah, trust me, it's peak, eh?
Bayern are a bigger team than Barca, though. Is that up for debate?
It is. Who has more Champions League?
Bayern,
Is it?
yeah.
Are you
It
sure?
goes, yeah. It goes Real Madrid, AC Milan, Bayern Munich, and I think Liverpool,
Liverpool.
and then I don't know who else is after that.
Yeah,
Ajax, I
but
think.
Barca's a giant as well,
And
so it's
also
not like
Bayern have
some.
won the Champions League more recently.
Isn't it 2-2 in the last 10, 15 years?
In the last 10 years,
Bayern has 2 in the last
it-
10 years. I think Barca has 1.
and also so since 2012. When did but no Bayern won in 20? When did they win?
13, I think 13 against
Yeah,
Dortmund.
13 against
Dortmund
Dortmund. Yeah, and they didn't win it again until against
recently.
that's 2, and then
Yeah,
Barca have 2015.
yeah, so it's 2-1.
So, and obviously they dominate their thingy. You can't really look at the Bundesliga. So,
But that's not a league, bro. Like moving on, that we don't count Bundesliga, fam.
and also you can make an argument that, but consistently Bayern Munich have gotten to semi-finals,
And they've
finals.
stamped Barca, fam. They've given Barca
Exactly. 8-2. Hey, come on. I'm not.
That's unfair. That's unfair.
Bad, but I mean, like, you can't tell me that you can't say that you're saying that people say, oh yeah, we're a bigger club, we got Lewandowski. It's like you lost 8-2. Like, you know what I mean?
But Lua could be the difference maker, fam, against them.
What in the Champions League?
Yeah, when they'll verse each other.
All right, okay. I don't think Barca will do bits in the Champions League, if I'm being honest.
Sounds like sarcasm. It probably is, but there's probably an element of truth to it as well. Adaj Free says pure killer Aguero versus all-rounder striker Rooney. Okay.
I wouldn't say all-round striker, I would say all-round forward. I think that's more accurate.
But don't smoke. I just told you in the season that he played as a striker, he scored more than Aguero. Has ever
Aguero
even
was
had a
injured,
better?
fam.
No. Even goals per minutes ratio, it was better than Aguero's.
Bro, Aguero has the best
That
goals
season.
per minute ratio in the whole league.
Overall, I'm just talking about that season where Rooney was a striker. Yeah, he had a better goal. Listen, the guy scored 27 goals in like 31 games or something like that.
Bro, even if he scored 50, bro, overall it's still Aguero. Aguero done it for a longer period of time. That's what I'm saying.
Just because he was a striker all throughout his whole career. Rooney was number 10. He was playing with Van Persie, Berbatov, Ronaldo, all these guys.
Hence I said he's a better all-round forward because the forward just doesn't cover the striker.
Okay, let me ask you this: who was more clinical? If
Aguero.
it's a one-on-one situation, yeah,
Aguero,
who are you trusting?
Left foot, right foot header.
I'm not disagreeing, but I don't think Rooney is missing either.
No, but
Do you see what I
Aguero
mean?
is more clinical. You just asked me a question. I said he's more clinical.
But on this topic, we're specifically talking about trophies, though. Although I guess clinicality comes into it as well. So, do we have a consensus? So, is our consensus that Wayne Rooney wins this? Or is
you have to.
Is that
bro? How many PLs has Aguero got? 4?
5. They both got 5 each.
No, he hasn't got 5, man. He's got 4. What are you talking about?
He's got 5, bruv. 5.
How many FA Cups?
1 each.
How many League Cups?
He's got more League Cups than Rooney.
But the CL, bro. It's about the CL, man.
It's about the CL, bro. When you say CL,
League Cup?
Huh?
No, he's got more League Cups and he's got the Copper, bro. You can't discount the Copper, bro.
I'm done, man. I'm done, bro. The CL, man. What about the CL?
Copper. You
The
raise the
CL.
CL, I raise the Copper.
Let's
So
move to
you'd
the
rather win the Copa than the CL?
Bro, the Copper.
let's move on to, because I think this is key. This is what we'll seal it. It's about legacy. So legacy. So how define legacy is rather than like legacy to the game, because that's too big and broad. I'll say specifically legacy to the club and to the Premier League. That's what I say. So impact on specifically on the Premier League and the club.
I feel like this one is close, man. I'll be objective here. Aguero legacy at Man City is mythical. Like kids will talk about him 100 years, 200 years from now. That Aguero moment, like, do you know what I mean? The guy's already got a statue, even though like I think it's a bit premature because what he achieved compared to like what other people who have got statues in the Premier League. Like you talk about the Busby Babes, the Holy Trinity at Manchester United, the Liverpool guys, Kenny Dalglish. Like you can't compare Aguero to those guys. But I can't deny the fact that his legacy for Man City is really, really, really massive. He's like maybe one of the first modern big time legends. In terms of the Premier League as well, what he did in that season, again, that goes towards his legacy. But I feel like for me, where Rooney sort of like overtakes him is the fact that you're gonna hate this, but the guy's got a CL to start with. He's won the Champions League. He's England's top scorer of all. I think is England's record top goal scorer right now. I think Kenny's only like 2 or 3 goals away from that. He's Manchester United's all-time top goal scorer. He's talking about the second or the third biggest club in the world. And if you are one of their greatest ever goal scorers, literally the top goal scorer of all time, like that's gonna carry some weight. Do you see what I mean? And obviously he broke into the Premier League as a 16-year-old as well. He was one of the first Premier League proper star boys, proper wonder boys. What he did at Euro 2004. And then, yeah, so I do feel like overall it's close. I'm not going to lie, but I just feel like overall people probably remember Rooney a little bit more. Maybe because Manchester United are a bigger club as well. Probably remember Rooney a little bit more, and they'll have more memories associated with Wayne Rooney than Sergio Aguero. That's just my humble opinion.
Bro, you can't mention Euros because they didn't win. So it's like me mentioning Champions League when we didn't win. It's pointless, bro. It's dead. It's a dead food, right? I think the only dance against Aguero is not winning a Champions League, right? But the Copa.
Stop it, man! Stop it! No one is gonna ever remember you for the Copa.
This Copa, and the thing is, it was Messi. People give Messi the credit. They didn't think about Aguero or anything like that.
I know, man. It's Messi and Di Maria that get that credit.
No, wait.
Is a flop international.
Yes, the same way I say that he won the Champions League because of Ronaldo. He still won it. So it doesn't matter. It's part of the team.
Nah, but like Rooney played it.
It's not really the same. When you actually you're playing.
He even started in the final, bro. Come on, man.
If he came on for some minutes, what I'm saying is this, right? Premier League wise, they got the same amounts of league titles, right? But then I would say Aguero's one are more symbolic because of the state of City when what you call this here. When Aguero came in, I think the 3-peat is a shout out to Rooney, but that's not an easy feat. He's part of that squad, so shout out to him. But for me, the fact that he has the best goal to minute ratio in the league history, right? And they both played the league and even played more. So
don't smoke. Are you not going to take into account Rooney's assist? Top 3, I think, in the Premier League history. Or top 5.
Okay, shout out to him. Shout out to him, bro.
No, don't just shout out, bro. Like you're going on about this goals per minute ratio. And you want to shout out to Rooney for the assist.
Bro, what
I think this is the comparison. I think James has it right where like he says, not that one actually. It says Rooney, top United scorer, Champions League, 3-peat Premier Leagues, and Rooney position players immense. And Aguero has the best footballing moments.
Yeah.
Compared.
No. I'm saying, but the thing is this: in the end, people remember moments over records, right? And that's the truth, dude. Even if you look back to your past, you remember moments, right? Hence, I'm saying the thing is,
Yeah, we're gonna remember lifting the CL.
bro, you
Now we are
United
though.
fan. No. What I'm saying is this: years down the line, I think people who watch Rooney are the ones who are gonna appreciate him, right? Whereas the Aguero moments, because it's one of the most iconic moments in the Premier League, it will go down into Premier League folklore, right? You understand? Hence, I'm saying, for a legacy point of view, I think that's even one of the reasons why. Because even the statue of Aguero is that 93-20 moment. His statue is him removing his shirt, and hence I'm trying to tell that moment is iconic even in the history of City.
It's in the
Whereas
history of football, period. It's
exactly my point, and that's bro.
history of
That's
football,
legacy,
period.
bro.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
see what I'm trying to say?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
so it's whether you're whether you're a City fan or not, you're gonna know that whereby some things that Rooney done. If years down the line you don't know United's history, you won't know about it.
Nah, that's bullshit, man. That's cap.
It's
That's
not
cap.
okay. Wait, no.
That's cap.
Let me ask you a question. Do
That's
you
cap.
know all? No. Let me ask you a question. Do you know all the United? Do you remember all the United greats moments?
Most of them, yeah, I do. Most of them.
Because I'm sure you've done research.
Listen, I'll tell you what. Do you know like the first Fergie time moments? Yeah, the Steve Bruce, those two headers in the last minute, against Sheffield Wednesday.
If
Like they were iconic too, as in like they gave United the first league title. Do you see what I mean? But like, who's still talking about them 30 years after? Do you see what I mean? Like maybe because we lived through that Aguero moment.
The Rooney bicycle kick against City. That is something that will stand the test of time.
You see what I'm trying to. The thing is, what people forget about at the end of the day, football is about emotions, bro. That's what we remember. It's how players make you feel.
And trophies as well.
Stats are good. No. I'm not saying it's good. Stats are good, but what you remember is how players. That's why players love like Ronaldinho, because these players, when you watch them, they make you feel, bro.
But don't smoke. I feel like our generation, because we lived through them, we're gonna be talking about them. But like, I told you before, I've spoken to old people who have told me that Michael Laudrup was a better player than Zinedine Zidane. Do you see what I mean? So like, they saw the Laudrup moments, yeah. But like, who's talking about Michael Laudrup in our generation? We never saw that guy. So what I'm telling you is like, 40 years from now, yeah, these kids, they're not gonna care about the Aguero moment. They're gonna be talking about the trophy.
Aguero, fam. That's Premier League football. Unless it's not the Premier League anymore. As long as it's the Premier League, it's Aguero.
Yo, bring that Super League, man, so we can erase this guy from footballing memory.
Bro, legacy because of the Copa.
Shout out to Eddie, big up Addison Co. I think Aguero wins, just a better technical player overall. Chainsaw says, I've realized Don Smoke focuses more on emotions and other people's opinions. I got that from his Messi argument, and now this. It's all about facts, impacts, and achievements.
Chainsaw, you have one league title in 31 years. Focus on winning the second one.
He hasn't got a lot of good emotions in it. That's why.
Shout out. You keep talking about Istanbul, fam. Till now, it's Istanbul. You talk about the emotions, bro. Stop the cap.
Looking at the poll, 27
so
votes.
Like, do you think Aguero is like Steven Gerrard? Like that Aguero moment is like his Istanbul moment.
Yeah, it's similar to Istanbul.
That that's the only thing he can live off, bro. Like great players will have like 2 or 3 or even 5 iconic moments through their career. The guy will just live off that last minute goal forever and ever, and that's it.
Nothing he does will ever eclipse that. Bro, like the title was going to United.
But if he scored in a CL final, let's say in that final against Chelsea, he came on and scored, leveled it up, and then scored again. Come on,
bro. It won't be bigger. It's like, let's say for example, you see the moments we had against Aston Villa to win 3-2. That Gundogan, it's not Aguero, bro. For him, it's a moment. Because you must understand that it shifted the tide, whereby that started the Man City dominance period. You understand? So it's like
it was a passing of the torch, man. It was a passing of the torch.
What I'm trying to say? So,
yeah,
bro, it's hard to eclipse such moments in your whole career, bro.
Yeah, But still, man, you could have given me like a CL semi-final goal or something, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, is that hard to ask? Or like World Cup final against Germany? Was my guy on the pitch? Was he on the pitch?
Higuain was playing. Remember, he wasn't playing. Higuain missed. That's
Oh,
Higuain tax.
No, I'm saying, was Aguero on the bench?
He was on the bench, fam. Higuain was starting because remember that's when Higuain was bowling.
Ah, okay. So you're saying that Higuain was better than Aguero at one point, yeah?
No, he was in a better team than Aguero.
Bruh, Napoli better than Man City?
No, bro, there was a season where where Higuain went mad, bro. He had so many goals, so that he was starting.
Yeah, I think he scored like 40 goals or something for Napoli. I think.
See what I'm saying? So automatically they made him start. So it was Higuain tax.
Yeah, man. But still, man.
The Copa America, bro. Like Rooney has no international trophies. He can't chat my man.
You're shameless, man. You're shameless. Well, where's that DS, man?
I'm sure he's looking for Rooney's international trophies. I doubt he'll be back.
Or searching for Aguero CL, bro.
Either way, man's got a Europa, so man's seen Europe. You get what I'm saying? Whereby in international colors, all he got is Queen Lizzie tax, fam.
But like you can't say that. What was Aguero's career like internationally? Because I don't remember him pulling up any trees, man. If I'm being honest, at least Rooney was England's top goal scorer, and he bought at Euros. I mean, he flopped at any other tournament after that. But he was still like.
If you don't win, bruv. What's bowling?
But he got injured, man. Are you forgetting the goals he scored? Are you forgetting that goal he scored against France or whatever it was? No, he didn't score against France. Sorry, he scored against Croatia.
I forgot who it was. Bro, that was a beautiful goal. Like, shout out to him. But they still didn't win it.
I know, but that's England tax, isn't it? Sven Goran Eriksson, man, playing scores on the wing and that sort of thing, bro.
I'm saying life is difficult, fam. Like winning international trophies is not hard. It's not easy.
Nah,
fam.
it's not, man. Nah, this is why I don't like. I don't like to judge players based on what they did internationally, because I feel like if you're born with players, like you stuck with your international team, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like you can't, like it's very harsh to judge Messi's career on the fact that he's not won the World Cup, or Ronaldo's career on the fact that they've not won the World Cup. I don't. Maybe because I come from a country that will never play in a World Cup. Maybe that's why I see it like that. But I just don't think it's fair, man. I just don't think it's fair.
He's got 41 goals. Aguero has 41 international goals.
That's not bad. That's not bad. In how many games?
I think it's 100.
That's not bad, you know. I mean, like Rooney's got 53, bro. He's got 53, man.
Like 300.
No. It's like 110, bro.
Bro, I'm sure it's like 300 goals, bro. 300 games.
It's 110, man. He did well, man. He did well.
It's 120. It's 53 and 120.
Okay, it's comparable, man. It's comparable.
It's comparable. That's what I'm saying, bro. The thing is, when you look at the reality, there isn't too much to distinguish between Aguero and Rooney.
There isn't. And you know what's mad?
Hence I'm saying Rooney. I think Rooney has got more assists. Hence I said he's more of the complete forward in that sense.
Yeah.
As for legacy and whatnot, bro, they're on par with each other.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that, man.
Guys, sorry, I think my computer's overheated. So anyone knows where what happened? Don Smoke Taker. So so you can probably hear the fan in the background, man, because I think I need to literally my laptop.
They're saying that you went to look for Aguero Champions League medals, man.
No, I said you're looking for Rooney's international trophies.
Oh man.
He's a Premier League merchant, man. He's a Premier League merchant. That's all he is.
And international, man. Bro. Don't forget the Copa and international.
Let me ask you a serious question, yeah. Drogba or Aguero, who's got the bigger legacy?
Aguero, bro.
You see, this I know you're capping. This is how I know you're capping, bro. Yeah, you're capping.
Wait. Drogba couldn't win. Wait. Fam, factos. You know, Drogba was part of one of the best Ivory Coast teams. Do you know that internationally?
Aguero,
And they couldn't win that.
Argentina. Hello.
No, wait. And they couldn't win a Cup of Nations. They had Yaya Toure. They had Solomon
Bro, nobody cares
Kalou.
about the AFCON, man. Nobody gives a fuck.
Bro,
Like it doesn't add towards your overall legacy apart from
it
Africa.
does.
You know what I mean? Like
Bro, it
nobody
does.
world football says, "Ooh, he's won the AFCON. Let's give him the
No.
Ballon d'Or."
That's what I'm saying. It's about perspective. You ask me, and I'm from Africa. So we watch AFCON, right? So
Yeah, I watch it as well. But like
and
the quality of the ball is crap, bro.
whereby Eto, I'm saying Eto led Cameroon to watch at his peak. He led Cameroon over a strong Egypt team. You get what I'm saying? Whereby Drogba couldn't do the same. Bro, they had the best squad in I think 3 years. I mean, three tournaments back to back.
But I'm
You had
talking
Yaya
about
Toure.
Drogba and Aguero, bro. Drogba and stay on topic. Drogba and Aguero.
I'm talking about Drogba, bro. You're talking about legacy. Drogba's legacy is the Champions League, winning the Champions League.
Yeah, that's what. Well, it's not just that though. Like the FA Cups, you know what I mean. The amount of time this guy showed up in finals, 11 goals in finals, bro. Like no one, you know what I mean. That's what I mean.
Shout out to him, bro. Shout out to him for doing that. But still,
Right. Let me round things up, guys. Let me round up. Just reading some comments and announcing the final results of the poll. So let me just see. So Chainsaw says, I'm supporting United player based on everything. Rooney has that Arsenal moment against the Invincibles. Fair enough.
He's bitter. That's what happens when you don't win league titles for a long time.
Flex Felix says Rooney wins by far. He gets less respect because of his off-field issues, and that is a fair point. And says, but Argentina have always had ballers. Aguero underachieved internationally, and I think that's. I mean, you know,
bro, Rooney was part of England's golden generation, bro. Don't forget that.
And he was the top scorer, and he was England's top scorer.
But they didn't win anything. Aguero was there, and they won the Copa, fam. Like that's that.
That's that. Aguero has just 41 UCL goals. Come on, and Rooney can. Does he have 41? Really?
I don't think so. He's got 41 international goals.
41 international goals, but
Did Samasi just say Rooney's a defensive midfielder now?
And Rooney can play different roles: strike, defensive midfield, center. Maybe not. Maybe not DM.
No,
maybe
bro.
played once at one point.
No. In those charity games for UNICEF or something, bro. No, man. Don't say Rooney was a DM. You're taking it too far now.
Shout out to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you for watching on Twitter, guys. I am on Twitch. I'm streaming on Twitch. Head over. So, final statements, and then I'll answer the poll on the Morand. Oh, so there's echo coming. So, Don Smoke, final statement on Aguero and what he achieved at City, and then factors for Rooney. So, go on.
Be objective, bro. Be objective. I'll be objective as well.
No, I've tried to be as objective as I can.
You can't mention Cop if you've been objective. You can't,
bro. But no way.
Okay, here's your final.
If I can't mention Cop, then you can't mention UCL.
You can say you've got the freedom.
What?
Just say your final statement. I won't let Factors interrupt. Don, you do your statement, and then Factors, you do yours afterwards. Okay, so go.
I appreciate Rooney. I feel like he's a very good talent. One of the best we've had in the EPL, and I don't think we're gonna have another one anytime soon, based on these new system players we get. But unfortunately, Aguero wins, and one of the main reasons is the Copa. And I'll leave it there. It's that.
Factors, go on, you're up, man.
Oh my God, you had to be shameless, didn't it? Jeez. I'll be shameless as well. Nah, I'm not going to, because I love Sergio, man. I love I'll be honest with you. Apart from Henry, he's probably my second favorite striker in the Premier League, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I loved watching that guy. He looked so good on the ball. Like his finishing, left foot. Like he used to. I think he used to put power in those finishing as well. Like
wait. Not to cut you off, Factors. You know, they were laughing. They were laughing at Aguero for having 41 goals. Rooney has 29 in 81.
Where?
84. He has 29 goals in 84 Champions League games, whereby Aguero has 41 in 78.
I don't, bro. There's no way Aguero scored 41 goals. They would have led to something, man. I don't believe that stat,
Oh,
bro. I don't
yeah,
believe it.
I'm sharing it with you. Look at the Champions League. Aguero has
I
41.
don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Rooney has 29 in 84. So what are we
I don't.
talking about?
Oh, wait, the guy won it, bro, and he scored in the final. With them 41
Bro,
goals, you could have
context.
taken one of them goals into that final against Chelsea. It would be a different story.
So
But yeah,
final point, Factos, man.
yeah. So final thing is, I feel like their overall legacy in the game is very close, very very close, and it's hard to pick him, bro. Like even as a United fan, I think to myself, what if Fergie actually got Aguero? Was it in 2009 or 2010 when he said there was no value in the market and that sort of thing? What if we got Aguero in then and paid him up with Wayne Rooney? But I have to be real, man. I have to give it to Wayne, bro. Like the guy could play as a number 10. He could drop deep. He played in midfield. Like some of his passing as well, like his long range passing was just out of this world. Do you remember that goal he scored with Ronaldo on the counter attack against Bolton, like where they just run like the full length of the pitch? The guy had everything, man. Speed, finishing, and he was a warrior as well. Like he would go into
pitch,
yeah. Like remember that tackle he did on John Terry to hurt him and stuff like that. Like he's just the kind of player that you want on your team. And like United fans, we loved him. Like we probably love him more than Cristiano, if I'm being honest with you. So like as to who was the better player, when I take all things into consideration, I feel like even when Rooney played as a lone striker, he still scored more than Aguero's best season. I think Aguero only scored more than 20 goals in a Prem one season, actually.
No, 6. I just told you. He has the record for...
In the Premier League, bro. In the Premier League.
Prem. He scored more than 20 in 5 consecutive seasons. More than 20.
Okay. I thought he just did
that
one.
record.
But he never won the Golden Boot, though. He never got the Golden Boot, no?
Injury tax, fam.
He never got in the PFA Team of the Year, right?
Bro, he got the title.
He got the Copa America. We get it.
No.
Shout out to Ad74. Shout out to you guys. We are rounding up, man.
Yeah. So just to be quick, I think if I was to go back in time, and you'd ask me in 2004, you want to buy 2 players, I'll pick Aguero or Wayne Rooney. I'm taking Wayne Rooney, bro. I'm just taking him. I just feel like he was more decisive than Aguero.
Well, let's look at the poll right now, man. So who's better? So 31 votes. This was close, man. This was very, very, very close. So 48% of the vote said Aguero, and 52% of the vote said Wayne Rooney. I think this is probably one of the closest polls that we've actually had in quite some time.
Those votes are tempered. I'm sure yes, you voted twice.
I think what we could say is that I think both fans, United fans, can actually appreciate just how talented Aguero was.
And I think Aguero is appreciated by any fan base. Like he's just one of those players. He's like Henry. You just cannot like him. You just can't hate him. You see what I mean?
I think
that Copa, when he won Copa, I think you couldn't hate.
I think that was what I think the thing is, Don Smoke. I think when you started mentioning Copa, I think that's when people started to turn against against Aguero. I think you should have mentioned the Copa because I think that's when people like relax, bro. Like we can't be bringing Copa in, you know.
That's because their legends didn't win any international trophies. I get it. Like if Aguero didn't win, I'd be mad.
Doesn't the Copa happen like every year?
No, same as the Euros.
No, it's not.
At one point, it was almost every 2 years, bro, man.
Yeah, it's every 2 years, man.
And then on top of that, like
same as Euros, bro.
He played 3 back-to-back finals and lost, and it was in them. That's bad. That was bad.
Bro, disappointment text, bro. Like there's always.
Right, guys, we've got to bounce now. So shout out to everyone. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. Tune in tomorrow. It's the weekly Q&A. So please tune into that. So if you want questions, topics addressed, what have you, I'll be putting a tweet out tomorrow morning, and obviously join the live. So it'll be the weekly Q&A, and then I'll let you guys know what we're doing for the rest of the week. Don Smoke, Factos, man, you always make this show entertaining. You guys are great. I really appreciate you coming on the show, man. These debates are great, and yeah, we're going to certainly have a lot more of these.
No, shout out to Liverpool. Shout out to Liverpool for having one league title in 30. Is it 32 years now? It's still 31.
32, bro. It's 32 now.
32 and counting.
Shameless, bro. Right, guys. Peace out, guys.
Right, peace. Yeah, peace.
Cheers.
Bye.